somebody that's like a utility prospect that can fit a lot of positions is probably very valuable to the program. If you could play wide receiver, linebacker, or safety, that's 3 very different spots. But what does that say about just his athleticism as a player to be able to be that versatile?
Yeah, he's a pure athlete. I mean, he runs well, he hits well, he understands the game of football. You know, he's known it, obviously, you know, coming from his dad's lineage, you know, of playing in the NFL in Ohio State and being around the game his whole life. He's a football smart kid. He does everything well. So I think that, you know, when he gets down there, you know, they may have to move him around a little bit until they figure out what's the best place for him. And like I said, it could be a wide receiver, it could be at linebacker, it could be in a secondary. You know, who knows at this point.
He's going down in the summer, he just said, to work out with Chris Carter. Might help a little bit on to play wide receiver to work out with a Hall of Famer, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I would assume there'll be a few skills that he picks up that'll be useful, that we can translate. You know, I think that he'll be focused on just developing himself as an athlete, as a student. You know, he's working on making sure he's taking care of everything there. He's a solid student for us here and does a really good job in the classroom. So, you know, making sure he's ready for that jump, you know, academically and athletically, I think everything will be in place.
What was it like just Urban Meyer, you know, I'm sure he came down to the school or, you know, had a
yeah, he had been at, you know, the whole recruiting process for those younger guys is just so difficult because, you know, they can't get at him very much, you know, and all the rules and things like that. But, you know, they were very diligent about the process. They took their time. And the one thing that I really appreciated that Coach Meyer said to Brendon was, you know, we're not giving this opportunity because of who your dad is. You know, we're giving you this opportunity because you've earned it. And I really believe that. Brendon has done a really nice job and worked hard to be where he is. And, you know, I think probably, you know, everybody kind of looks, well, you know, his dad had done all these things. But I thought it was really nice that Coach Meyer really spelled out for him, this is about you, and this is about what you've done. And you've earned this opportunity, and we're going to be excited about having it.
It's got to be hard, I'm assuming, for a lot of these prospects, these legacy prospects who, you know, want to go to the places their fathers went, but also want to be their own man. For him to say that,
yeah,
how much do you think that reflected on like his view on Ohio State, and how much do you think that meant to him?
Well, you know, I've had some conversations with Brendon about that, you know, because as this process was going on, you know, there was unknown. We didn't know what the end of the road would be. And, you know, his dad played in the Super Bowl. You know, so we talked about, you know, definition of success and evaluating yourself and being proud of the things that you've done. And fortunately, everything's moving, you know, in a very positive direction. He has this Ohio State offer and committed there, and I'm sure a bright future for him. But, you know, he's had a little bit to, you know, some shoes to fill along the way. And I think he's done an amazing job of handling all that and taking it all in and just taking one day at a time, one step at a time.